guys, my name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi guys, how's everybody doing? I'm feeling a bit fuzzy headed this morning. Last night I had to shut all my windows because there was a heavy smell of cannabis, and cannabis makes me feel disorientated and it also gives me a violent headache. I smelled cannabis inside the flat coming from downstairs before I went to walk Max, and I started to feel dizzy and not know where I was. But I continued to take Max out for a walk. This was after 7 o'clock yesterday evening. I continued to take Max out for a walk even though I felt fuzzy headed. Walked along Common Creek Wharf. There was a load of people about last night. The field was quite full with people walking their dogs, male, female, couples. My neighbour outside, the female blonde lady, was walking her black dog on the field, the same as me. It also makes me feel hot and sweaty, and it's horrible. I don't like smoke, vape pipes or cannabis. So I came back into the flat and I could smell cannabis at the bottom of the flats. As I was entering the flats there was more cannabis. So another waft of cannabis hit me in the face, came up the stairs and it was coming in through the windows again. Because I opened them to get some air, I couldn't breathe, and then I opened them and then a load of more cannabis wafted in. Max slumped on the sofa, and I noticed when I took him out he was lying on the floor, because it makes you high as a kite, doesn't it? I was walking him on the field and he was just laying down and not getting up. So he just slumped on the sofa, right, all spread out, and I just felt terrible, and it started to get a headache and I couldn't see out my eyes properly, they were stinging. Cannabis stench. So I sat down, persevered with it, put the telly on, and I watched the chasers, people trying to beat the chasers, the Beast, Jenny, the one with the big hair and the glasses, because I like the chase and I watched that, and I started to feel better, splashing water in my face and everything. But I don't know what the person's smoking, but it knocks you for six. Max was conked out on the sofa, I couldn't see properly and I was just trying to revive myself. It's awful, and especially in the hot weather when you want to open the windows and you can't because someone's smoking that fucking horrible smell that smells like, you know, rotten onions. She'd cooked a really stinky meal next door, so the waft of her dinner was stinking out as I was coming into my flat, so it stank. It's a high heaven. Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 8:60 a.m.
Right, just put the volume up. Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 8:16 a.m.
Alexa, the date. Alexa, what's today's date?
It's Thursday the 19th of May.
Alexa, the weather.
Right now in Rochester, it's 15 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. Today's forecast is clouds and showers, with a high of 23 degrees and a low of 11 degrees.
Last night there was a violent thunderstorm. I heard it. It woke me up out of my sleep. I did manage to get a few hours sleep last night. We had a really bad thunderstorm. It was really loud. I'm not surprised because the weather is close and it's very hot and stifling and stuffy, and that's why you need the windows open in this weather, because I'm sweating now and I feel hot. I woke up and tried to top up my electric meter online on the Top Up app and it won't work. So at the moment I'm talking to a British Gas advisor over the phone because I'm not sure what's happening with my electric meter. I went downstairs to the meter box just now and it's not showing any sign that the meter's been changed over to pay as you go. My electric, as you can see, is still on because the lights are coming on and off, aren't they? So the electric is still on at the moment. I'm 53 years old, I'm vulnerable, I can't get through to anybody yet. I don't know what's going on with my electricity meter. I was talking to an Asian man first thing this morning who was trying to get me transferred to pay-as-you-go top-up chat. When I rang up the phone to try and top up my phone, it tells me you can no longer top up online on the phone. So they're leaving a vulnerable woman of 53 who's got a disability, and I can't top up my electricity. So if it goes out, I'm on my own with no one helping me. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to go up and see my mum, and I'll ring British Gas from there, right? I hope, there are people I can turn to if it all does go off, but I can't stay overnight with them. They've got their own homes, right? My son and my mum have got their own homes, right? I haven't got a partner, so I want this sorted out. And it's all right saying you're second in the queue. Our next available advisor isn't free. Our next available advisor isn't free at the moment. When he's next available, we'll let you know. That is winding me up. Alexa, can you put LBC radio on?
LBC London from Global Player.
E-scooters, get motoring this afternoon with private hire cars, or live life in the cycle lane with e-bikes. And just like always, if you need a taxi, all you do is tap and go. Free now, get there your way. Join me, Rachel Johnson, as I sit down with Claire Fox to discuss what it takes to be a woman in the House of Lords. Rachel Johnson's Difficult Women. Listen and subscribe on Global Player.
At Lidl, we're always little on price. And at a time when everything else seems to be going up, we make our prices little. And some...
Stop. So the same thing's going on. The housing won't help me. People are smoking drugs. It's affecting my health. And, I can't get anywhere with my electric top up. And that's it. Sat here at the moment on my balcony. It is spitting with rain. It's still warm, but it's been raining. I was trying to relax and de-stress. But the same things go on, don't they? And nobody does anything about them. Right. So guys, I'm going to continue to talk to British Gas. I'm going to phone my mum up and tell her I am coming up there because I feel dizzy. All the cannabis I've inhaled, me and Max both, his eyes are stinging and running, and so are mine. And I've got a thunderous headache. See you later.